Good evening, everybody, on this Sunday, August 23rd. It's 8 o'clock in the evening. I'm a bad vlogger today. We had a little bit of a rough day today. Starting at about 12:15 in the morning, the smoke alarm in here, right up there on the ceiling. I was actually just looking up at it because it was driving me nuts. About 12:15, it started chirping. All of the buildings in my area are, well, if it was built after a certain date, I don't remember what date they put it in, but when they started it, all new buildings, it was before 2000 because this house was built in 2000, have to have hardwired smoke alarms as well as a battery backup for the smoke alarms. So they're hardwired, and when the battery starts to go out on them, they start to chirp. So the smoke alarm in here decided to start chirping at 12:15 in the morning. Woke me up out of a dead sleep. So I literally went out in the kitchen, got a chair, came back here, and John and I were sitting in here in the dark with a flashlight on because we didn't want to turn the light on, replacing the battery in the smoke alarm. So that was the beginning of today. Went back to sleep. Took me a little while, but finally got back to sleep. And then got up about 8:30-ish. My alarm was set for 8. Got up about 8:30 and made breakfast, looked at houses, sat around, talked with John and Neil, just piddled around, right? Got in the shower, went to my mother-in-law's house for lunch. Then we drove by a house. Excuse me. We drove by a house, which John really liked, but I like it, but I don't love it because the property, I forget how many acres. It might only be 3 acres, which is fine, but it's a deep, narrow rectangle. And the house is at the very back of the property, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, except that immediately behind the property is a farm. Again, not necessarily anything wrong with that, except that in that area, warehousing is exploding tremendously. We, not necessarily right where I'm at, but within 15 minutes of me, we are getting warehouses upon warehouses. Amazon has a huge warehouse 10 minutes away. Target has a huge warehouse like 15 to 20 minutes away. Walmart has just warehouses upon Lindt chocolate has a warehouse right down from here. So there's like just a whole bunch of warehousing because I live at the intersection of the turnpike and a major highway. So we've got lots of warehouses in the area. Long story short, my concern is that I want to move into a house and live there for the next 20 years. We're going to retire in about 19 years. And I want a house that'll get me to retirement. And after retirement, I would look to sell it and downsize. So this is kind of like an investment property, and for, retirement is kind of what I'm looking at too. I don't know if I've told you guys that. Anyway, long story short, too late. The back of the property, so the house is on the very back of the property. There is an in-ground pool on the back of this house. Right on the other side of the fence from the pool, there's maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 feet, 12 feet, 15 feet, and then you're at the farm. And my concern is that that farm at some point will sell out and a huge warehouse will go in. And where you have a nice quiet backyard, beautiful back deck, and a nice pool area that you can look out over the farm and see the mountains, in the next 20 years, that will be gone, and there will be warehouses and tractor trailers everywhere and row upon row of trailers and hundreds of people who work in the warehouse. That's my concern. Not a big fan of the school district either. Anyway, it's the school district that John graduated from. John and his sisters all graduated from that school. Anyway, so we drove by that, and then I had that Kohl's cash to spend. So we went to Kohl's. John and Neil actually went in. Neil needed some socks, and they bought, here, I'll just turn you around. I got Buttercup here. She's hanging out with me. My brother and his girlfriend are over. So there at the bottom of the bed is a shirt and a pair of Levi jeans that are khaki colored, brown colored. That, John bought that. So he's gonna be wearing that on his first day of school tomorrow. Even though the students won't be there, he will be live streaming to the students, but that's gonna be his first day of school outfit. So he's wearing that tomorrow, and then Neil got some socks that were on clearance. So anyway, they spent the Kohl's cash, and then we came back here, and John went out to mow the yard. Yeah. At one point, John comes in the house, and he's like, the lawnmower just died. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? Lawnmower just died. About an hour and a half goes by, and they figure out, and Neil went out to help them, they figured out that there was a belt that was not on correctly. And it looks like it hadn't been on correctly for a very long time, because there is a fan underneath the battery that's supposed to keep the battery cool. The belt had gotten dislodged somehow, and it was actually around the bottom of the fan, and it busted the fan off, so the belt, you know, lost its tension. Anyway, an hour and a half later, John finally got the belt back in. I don't know how he did it. I have no idea. I saw where it had to go. The belt looked like it was too thick to fit into the slot that it was meant to slide into. So, long story short, he got it done. He was literally pouring sweat, like dripping sweat off of his body because it was hot outside, and he was in the direct sunlight. Got it fixed, mowed the yard. My brother and his girlfriend showed up. We had hamburgers and hot dogs again tonight. Quick and easy on the grill. And then John got in the shower, and we sat back here and looked at houses together for a little while. And now they're out there watching wrestling and playing board games, and I've got a Buttercup with me. Wednesday did come in a little bit ago just to see what we were doing, and then she left. She didn't even come up on the bed. She came in, looked around, and then left. So anyway, I also washed the sheets today. I don't know if you noticed that the sheets were different. Washed the sheets, washed some blankets, and laundry. I washed those clothes that John's gonna wear tomorrow. The rest of the load of laundry is still in the dryer because it wasn't 100% dry, but I wanted to get his clothes out, his shirt out specifically before it got like super wrinkled in the dryer. So that's why his clothes are sitting there, but the rest of the laundry is still in the dryer. So at some point I'll go get that and I'll fold that. But exciting day, right? I have no videos for tomorrow for either of my channels, so that's okay. And maybe I'll get up tomorrow morning and film a foundation review. That's what I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for, foundation review. I'm getting my filling done on Tuesday afternoon, which is extremely appreciated, to be honest, because food's been getting stuck in that tooth because it's not quite right. So I'm very happy that I'm getting that done on Tuesday. Just got to start work by 7:30 so I can get off at 4 so I can get to the dentist by 4:10. So there's that. And I don't know. I don't know what else. That's pretty much been our day. I'm not going to do anything else today other than just hang out with Buttercup. Buttercup gets very anxious when Sean and his girlfriend come over. His girlfriend's name's Jessie. She gets very anxious when they come over, so she's just hanging out back here with me and relaxing. The last couple of times that they have come over, she ends up having a really hard time she's breathing heavily, and she like just finds a spot and hides basically. She's not doing that tonight, which is I'm very thankful about, but she's just sitting here hanging out with me. So anyway, tomorrow is back to work. Nicholas doesn't have school for 2 weeks yet. He doesn't go this week, doesn't go next week. He goes the day after Labor Day. So, and I think we have eye doctor appointments that day. We've got those coming up here soon. Let me see. I know I scheduled them. Oh, poop. Clicked on the wrong day. Yes, September 8th. First day of school. Nick and I have eye doctor appointments at 3:30 and then 3:45, and then John's is at 4:30. And I didn't schedule Neil for one because I thought he was going to be at college. So when we go in on the 8th, I need to make Neil appointments. And then on the 9th, I'm getting my crown put on. So eye doctor and then the crown the next day. And then the 3rd is our regular dentist appointments at 2:40, I think it is. So yeah, lots of doctor, dentist, all that good stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks. So yep. Anyway, my filling's on Tuesday. My cousin's birthday is tomorrow. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. I've caught you up on everything. I've been very lazy today. I didn't do any work. I didn't edit any videos. I didn't film any videos. I've been just super lazy today. So that's gonna be it. Today, I am thankful that I had a lazy day. That sounds silly, but I'm thankful for a lazy day. So I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.